From Gervonta Davis's aggressive fighting style to Frank Martin's calculated precision, here is everything you need to know about why Gervonta Davis could fall to Frank Martin. When it comes to boxing, style can often determine the outcome of a match. Gervonta "Tank" Davis is known for his explosive power and relentless aggression. He's a knockout artist with 27 KOs in his 29 wins, and his ability to end fights with a single punch makes him one of the most dangerous fighters in the lightweight division. Davis's fighting style is built on his physical strength, speed, and ability to press his opponents, forcing them into defensive position. On the other hand, Frank "the Ghost" Martin is a master of technical boxing. His style is characterized by precision, footwork, and a high boxing IQ. Martin is not necessarily looking for the knockout with every punch. Instead, he focuses on wearing down his opponents with strategic combinations and impeccable defense. His ability to adapt and make mid-fight adjustments is a key component of his success, and it's what sets him apart from many other fighters. Davis's aggression is his signature. He comes out strong, looking to dominate the ring and deliver devastating blows. This has worked well against many of his past opponents who couldn't handle his power and were quickly overwhelmed. However, this aggression can also lead to reckless moments where he overextends, leaving himself vulnerable to counterattacks. Martin's ability to stay calm under pressure and his sharp counterpunching skills could turn Davis's aggression against him. Frank Martin excels in precision. His punches are calculated and deliberate, aimed at wearing down his opponent rather than seeking a quick finish. His defensive prowess is also noteworthy. He's adept at slipping punches and maintaining his guard, which makes him a tough target. Against a fighter like Davis, who relies on landing big shots, Martin's defense could be crucial. By avoiding Davis's power punches and responding with precise counters, Martin can control the pace and flow of the fight. Footwork is another area where Martin holds an advantage. His ability to move around the ring, create angles, and control distance allows him to dictate the terms of the fight. Davis, who prefers to engage in close quarters, might find it challenging to deal with Martin's mobility. If Martin can keep the fight at his preferred range and avoid getting trapped against the ropes, he can neutralize Davis's power. When analyzing the tactical and strategic aspects of their fight, it's essential to understand how each fighter's strengths and weaknesses can be leveraged. Both fighters have distinct game plans that could significantly impact the outcome of the match. Gervonta Davis's primary tactic revolves around his power and aggression. His goal is to close the distance quickly and land powerful punches, particularly his devastating left hook and uppercut. To succeed, Davis needs to apply constant pressure, cutting off the ring to limit Martin's movement. By forcing Martin to engage in close quarters, Davis can maximize his power advantage. However, this aggressive approach requires Davis to be relentless, which can be exhausting. Maintaining high intensity throughout the fight could leave him vulnerable in the later rounds if he doesn't secure an early knockout. Davis's tendency to rely heavily on his power punches also means that he might neglect other aspects of his game, such as defense and stamina management. Frank Martin's strategy is built on patience and precision. Instead of engaging in a brawl, Martin prefers to pick his shots carefully and avoid unnecessary risks. His tactical approach includes using his jab to control distance and set up combinations. The jab is not only a scoring tool, but also a means to disrupt Davis's rhythm and keep him at bay. Martin's defensive skills are crucial in this matchup. By staying elusive and utilizing head movement and footwork, Martin can avoid Davis's powerful strike. His ability to make mid-fight adjustments allows him to exploit any weaknesses in Davis's game plan. For instance, if Davis becomes overly aggressive, Martin can capitalize on openings for counterpunches, using his precise timing to score effectively. One of the key aspects of this fight is how well each fighter can exploit the other's weaknesses. Davis's aggression, while a significant strength, can also be a double-edged sword. If Martin can weather the early storm and avoid taking too much damage, he could find success in the later rounds as Davis starts to tire. Martin's focus on body shots could further sap Davis's stamina, making it harder for him to maintain his high-pressure style. Stamina will be a critical factor in this fight. Davis's aggressive style demands a lot of energy, and maintaining that intensity over 12 rounds is challenging. If Martin can survive the early rounds and force Davis into deep waters, his superior endurance could become a decisive factor. If Davis can manage his energy effectively and avoid burning out, his power remains a constant threat. A single well-placed punch can change the course of the fight at any moment, making it imperative for Martin to stay sharp and focused throughout the bout. Adaptability is another significant factor. Both fighters have shown the ability to adjust their strategies mid-fight, but Martin's tactical versatility might give him an edge. His experience in adapting to different styles and his ability to read his opponent's movements can help him navigate the challenges posed by Davis's power and aggression. Davis, however, has the ability to change the momentum of the fight with his explosive power. If he can catch Martin off guard and land a decisive blow, it could swing the fight in his favor, regardless of how well Martin has been performing up to that point. Gervonta Davis is undeniably one of the most formidable fighters in the lightweight division. His knockout power, aggressive style, and ability to end fights quickly have made him a fan favorite and a feared opponent. However, Frank has a real shot at getting the win. We can't discount him on that. Davis's record speaks for itself. With an impressive 27 knockouts out of 29 wins, his power and finishing ability are unparalleled. His aggressive style keeps opponents on the back foot, constantly pressuring them and looking for openings to land his devastating punches. Davis's ability to fight off his back foot and move on the outside of the ring gives him a distinct advantage. His defensive skills, including his head movement and footwork, allow him to avoid many potential threats while setting up his own attacks. Frank Martin's tactical approach and technical prowess could be the key to his victory. Unlike many of Davis's previous opponents, Martin is a master of precision and patience. His ability to maintain distance, use his jab effectively, and execute a strategic game plan can neutralize Davis's aggressive style. Martin's focus on body shots could wear down Davis's stamina, making it difficult for him to maintain his high-pressure approach throughout the fight. Martin's adaptability in the ring is another crucial factor. His ability to read his opponent's movements and make mid-fight adjustments could help him exploit any weaknesses in Davis's strategy. By staying elusive and avoiding unnecessary risk, Martin can force Davis to overextend and create openings for counterattacks. If Davis wins, it will further cement his status as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the world. A victory over Martin would showcase his ability to overcome a technically skilled opponent, potentially leading to more high-profile fights against other top contenders in the lightweight division. Regardless of the outcome, this fight promises to be a thrilling encounter that showcases the best of both fighters. Davis's power and aggression against Martin's precision and strategy create a compelling narrative that will captivate boxing fans around the world. Whether Davis continues his reign of dominance or Martin pulls off a stunning upset, the ramifications for both fighters' careers will be significant. So, from Gervonta Davis's aggressive fighting style to Frank Martin's calculated precision, this matchup is one that boxing fans are eagerly waiting for. While Davis's power and knockout ability make him a formidable opponent, Martin's technical skills and strategic approach could very well tip the scales in his favor. No matter who emerges victorious, the fight will have major implications for both fighters' careers, shaping the future landscape of the lightweight division.